Hello my friends and welcome back to Learn English with Aya. Today you will be introduced to a different video in which we can use English as one language with 3 accents. So let's get started. This is called in the American accent cookie, and in the British accent it's called biscuit. And in the Australian accent it's called bicky. This is called in the American accent candy, and in the British accent it's called sweets, and in the Australian accent it's called lollies. This is called in the American accent sneakers, and in the British accent it's called trainers, and in the Australian accent it's called runners. This is called in the American accent gas station, and in the British accent it's called petrol station. In the Australian accent it's called also petrol station, and also we can name it as service station. This is called in the American accent French fries, and in the British accent it's called chips. In the Australian accent it's called also chips. This is called in the American accent subway. In the British accent it's called tube. In the Australian accent it's called train, because they don't have a subway system. This is called in the American accent flip-flops, and also in the British accent they call it flip-flops. In the Australian accent they called it thongs. This is called in the American accent sandwich, and also in the British accent it's called sandwich. But in the Australian accent, and if you want to be really an Australian person, you can say sanga. It's the slang word for sandwich. This is called in the American accent McDonald's. In the British accent it's called also McDonald's. But in the Australian accent it's called Maccas. This is called in the American accent cotton candy. In the British accent it calls candy floss. In the Australian accent it's called fairy floss.